and welcome back to my channel, Messages from Venus. I hope all of my flowers are doing absolutely fantastic. This is yet another deck review, and this is the True Love Tarot by Amy Zerner and Mont Farber. And this was a publication that was done and created, this piece of artwork was done and created in 2016. So these are the backs of the cards, which I absolutely adore and love because it seems very vintage, very full of pink, which I absolutely love. You guys can check out my 60-second first impressions of this deck and many other decks on my Instagram page. This deck is a pip style deck, but it's changed a little bit because the roses are, these are the wands. So the roses are the wands. The wings are the swords. Let me see. So they changed. The shells are, let me see. What are the shells? I want to say that the shells are the pentacles. No, the cups. The shells are the cups. And the diamonds are the pentacles. So they switched up the names, even though this is still a jump off of the Rider-Waite-Smith deck and also a pip style deck. This deck is not whitewashed at all. It has a lot of different traditions, cultures intermingled with the major arcana. It has keywords at the bottom of each card, which a lot of people might not like because they consider it to be like kind of some sort of like cheating when you're reading the cards, or when you're giving off the energy to people, doing the consultations for people. However, it's really not cheating because this deck does not have a lot of imagery unless you are reading the major arcana and also the people of the deck. So you have to be very intuitive to be able to read this deck. It is full of flowers. It is full of its own character. It gives me the feeling of a happy, but yet at the same time, kind of like happy older sage giving information to those who are in need of answering their questions regarding love. You can most certainly use this deck for other sorts of readings, but it is called the True Love Tarot for a reason. The artwork on this deck is, I want to say it's like a collage type of a deck. Look, it's a collage type of a artwork, and let me see. And also maybe water painting. I'm not quite sure. I also enjoy this deck a lot because just because they're pip style doesn't mean that all of the pips look the same. As you can see, we have the 5 of wings, so the 5 of swords here, and then we have the 3 of wings, the 3 of swords, and the butterflies all have different colors, even though the background is still the same. So I really enjoy that because colors do bring out intuition in people. I'm trying to have you guys look at the actual depiction of the cards. And it also doesn't have like traumatizing events like the Devil card, the Tower card. There's nothing traumatizing about the cards. But it doesn't mean it won't give you the message. It won't punch you in the face with some serious reality. The only complaint that I have about this deck is the cardstock. It's very cardboardy. It's very cardboardy. So if you get water on this deck, that's it. Your ass is grass. And it might be bigger for some people than you would like. But it shuffles beautifully. It's not as cardboardy as other decks. It's not as thick as other decks, but that's the only complaint I have. Most people will have some sort of complaint about that also, and a lot of people, like maybe 70% of the community don't like that the name of the deck and the copyright is in the back of each card. I don't mind it, but I feel like a lot of people, if you were to get this deck, would have an issue with it. Now, I also feel like this deck is one of those decks that you can find easily on the internet. I don't think it's out of print at all in any way, shape, or form. But the deck and the book, I think it costs less than $30. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review of the deck. And I will see you guys in the next video. And do not forget to water your life.